Whoa, hello there, everyone. We are back with Slay the Princess. I'm back after my little yoo-hoo box, little juice box, not really milk box, dried milk box, whatever. It's unhealthy, but I was feeling like a kid again. Anyways, after that little reprieve, I'm back. We're gonna continue to, I guess, build the name's her, with all the memories of what events we can possibly do. I don't know what we're supposed to do, but we will do it.
To slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
You can skip previously seen dialogue by hitting tab on your keyboard or R1 on your controller. Sweet. The end of the world? What are you talking about? It's skipping. It's taking a while to skip. Oh, okay. It's just an option. Sweet. Where's the sweet? Oh. What do we do this time, though? Let's just, be weird. That's the spirit? He didn't even say it. That's the spirit. I don't know how to do it.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find that.
Wait, is a smitten again?
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The blade is your implement.
I don't want to, we'll just take the blade,
You take the blade from the table. The door to the basement creaked. Her voice.
Who's there?
Whoa.
She sounds dangerous. Don't let it fool you.
Oh, it's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around. She's so coldly beautiful. Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Yes. Nuh-uh-uh.
That isn't a good idea. Just drop the knife, and maybe the two of us can talk things out.
Oh, so straightforward. Let's go.
She's right, we shouldn't. We should just drop. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face. Unarmed. We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
Uh-huh.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
Well, a relationship? Are you coming on to me? Whoa, that was quick. How would I get you out of here? I'm here because you're supposed to end the world. There's people out there who think you're going to end the world. What do you have to say about that? What's your name? Yeah.
I know. I just said that. Now why are you here to kill me?
Let's just spit out the truth. Do you think I just come here to kill us? That's ridiculous. I've been told things, but I'm not sure what to believe.
Believe me.
And do you think asking me
Whoa.
what to believe is going to suddenly make everything crystal clear? Let's not pretend that's going to happen. As far as you're concerned, and as far as they're concerned, I'm going to say whatever I have to get out of here. That's just the dynamic of our situation.
This text is very dynamic as well. I'm just struggling to see. Wow. Get it.
She hesitates before answering.
Again?
You can address me as Your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
Wow, not even Princess this time.
Note the lack of detail. You can't trust her.
Well.
Too long.
Again, she offers no specifics. No matter how hard you try, you'll never get a straight answer.
Well.
You can't. Don't bother.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't, well, we can always put that knife to good use.
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade. She isn't suggesting what I think she
Oh,
is.
you know. We've seen it. But you forgot everything. That's alright. I'm here now.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
You know.
I'm gonna get you out of here.
Oh, you have to be kidding me.
Hey, you haven't learned, buddy. I'm immortal.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug.
Although I don't know. Are we supposed to free all of her versions? Or is it just different endings? I said virgins again, my goodness. Versions. Oh,
They're
my Lord.
large and heavy,
Nice English.
far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
If you don't have the key, maybe you should go looking for it.
Doubtful. Whoever...
And if there isn't, do you have any ideas? Was I me cutting you out of here?
That would be fine. I can lose an arm.
What?
She speaks with almost complete nonchalance. If we were stuck down here for long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out. Anything to finally be free. You attempt to make your way. Is someone else here? You try the door, but it's locked. You're here to slay.
No.
Your shouts are...
Ah.
You make your way back to the bottom. Easier for whom? Easier for everyone.
I heard the
better.
door slam. The knife. Pick it up and cut me out of here.
You won't like what happens if you...
Here we go.
Against your better judgment,
Here we go
you
again.
cut
I'm
into her.
sorry.
The blade is sharp, and she didn't so much as utter a sound. Free from her bindings, how is she so
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Let's go. You kind of got a little of a 5 head going on, but that's okay.
No, we won't have any of
What
that.
the-
The stakes are too high. You can't just let
Why
her
am I
escape
having a
into the
stabby
world.
hand?
No, I just can't let her escape into the... Wait,
Here we
watch
go
me.
again.
Stop that.
I thought this was a little too easy.
Your body lunges. Stop it.
I'm sorry I had to do this. My mouse, like, see? Now it goes up. See, I'm trying to scroll up. It goes back down. Scroll down. Oh, anyways.
The blade. Move the...
You're doing your best to help me, aren't you? I can see the conflict in your eyes.
You know it, buddy.
I'll make this quick.
Oh,
She steps
no.
forward and pries the blade from your ridge.
Maybe I'll see you in another life.
We will see you again. I don't know if
Then
I
she
repeated the
slits
same
your
crap.
throat with an almost clinical ease.
Oh, that was quick.
Her face remains unchanged. This is the end. I'm afraid it is. Everything goes dark, and
I'm back. I don't
you're
know.
on a path. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end.
There's no skipping. Okay. What? Later.
A terrible sense of deja vu. No, you don't. And as far as... We could go back and forth.
Let's assume I'm telling the truth. Let's
Those are
see.
two very different questions, but fine. I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving.
I should have started to read the prompts. I'm sorry.
Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. If you're back here, I'm assuming you died, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me. The absolute irony. Well, that's one way to put it, I guess.
Voice of the skeptic.
You really don't remember what happened last time, do you? You practically forced the princess to kill us. That doesn't sound like the sort of thing I'd do, which is honestly all the more reason for you to not buy into whatever self-delusions the three of you are crafting.
3?
But this is a thought experiment, so I suppose I'll continue to give you the benefit of the doubt. If I did practically force the princess to kill you, it was probably for a good reason. Did you try and free her? Did you say something really mean to me? Because if I really did what you said I did, you probably deserved it. I'm a professional, after all. Sure you are. Anyway, I believe your second question was, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't... What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. You forced the princess to kill us and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely? If it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died? Do you think the people there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would? What a conveniently ambiguous group of things for her to ruin. For all we know, the princess left the cabin and never saw another soul. Oh, how I wish that were the case, but if the princess weren't a certain, inevitable threat to the world, the four of us wouldn't be here. And yet, here we are.
Oh. Is the 4 a fourth wall break? Referring to me, the player, not the voice of the hero, the voice of the smitten, i.e. skeptic, and the narrator. Wait. That's still 3. If you don't count the narrator. I thought I was getting into something. I feel stupid still. I guess I didn't drink enough yoo-hoos. I feel like a yoo-hoo. Anyway.
You're talking in circles. No, I'm talking in fact. Just be quick about it.
Oh boy. The only reason she was even able to kill me last time was because I let her. All she did was slit my throat. How is she supposed to end the world?
She just can. Believe me, I wish I could tell you more, but you'll just have to trust that what I'm saying is true, and that, despite it all, you're fully up to the task that's been given to you.
He doesn't answer either, which is the problem. You know, like a lot of books and narratives, if the bad guy or the good guy just told the protagonist what the heck's going on, you know, he wouldn't be in this bluster.
You haven't given us an ounce of
blunder.
Proof. You do know that, right?
Exactly.
What proof could you possibly ask? Literally anything.
There you go.
Fine. Check your pockets.
Oh. Whoa, we got something?
You put your hands in your pockets and pull out an envelope with the words, "The Evidence," written across the front. Within, you find a note in your handwriting. It reads, "The princess will end the world if you don't stop her. This is an immutable truth."
Wow.
That doesn't prove anything. How do we know you didn't just forge our handwriting? I wish I could tell you more, but there are some rules I have to follow for all our sakes. Please just trust that these rules are in place for a reason. You mean you're on our side as long as we do what you tell us? Exactly. Because you not doing what I tell you to do means you're putting the world at risk. I think we've got everything out of him we're gonna get. People locked her in that basement, and I told you what this place is. It's a path in the woods. Don't overcomplicate.
Just keep pissing him off, yo. And people locked her away. Why couldn't they slay her? Why is this falling? Why am I talking like this? Why is this falling on me?
Look, I'm not supposed to say this, but it's because you're special. You're the only person capable of doing this. Call it a prophecy, if that helps. but it's just the way things are. Oh, I didn't know we were special.
I mean, look at the talons of our finger right here.
Of course you're special. Why else would you be here?
I don't know. I'm an ugly freak of a monster. So I'm the only one who can risk their life.
Yes. Right. We're here because we're special. Look, you're annoyed that you're here. I get it. I'm also annoyed that I'm here. But we're all in this together, and we're dealing with a bit of a ticking clock right now, so please...
You're being cagey. What aren't you
told
telling
you everything you need to know. Going into more detail would just overcomplicate an otherwise very simple situation and make your job more difficult. Not to sound like a broken record, but the less you know about her, the better things will go for all of us. I know it sounds like I'm hiding something, but you're just going to have to trust me here.
How far? I know, that's it.
Great. Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to...
Next time.
A warning. But she will lie? Yes, don't believe a word she says. Just go in, take the knife, and do what you're supposed to. Wink. Did you just say wink out loud? No, I didn't. Wink. Just ignore this clown and focus.
Hey, you can't call. He's better than the freaking hero of the Smiting. My goodness, that guy was too much.
The interior of the cabin is less. The only furniture of note is an iron. The blade is your imp.
Here we go.
He definitely did not. There isn't a mirror. There is. I think you know. Exactly. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? You take good idea.
Approach the mirror. We have a.
You walk up to the wall. It's really.
Well.
You reach forward and rub it was, and now it's gone. If he doesn't
we
want
didn't
us
have
to
an
know
option,
about
darn
it,
it.
it must be important. We should keep our eyes peeled. Maybe it'll be back.
What?
The door to the basement creaks open,
I
revealing an older
never-
voice, harsh.
Is that a visitor I hear? Please.
Does she remember us? You walk down the stairs
What?
and lock eyes with the princess. She looks up at you, the heavy collar around her neck clanking loudly as she moves. The chains binding both her wrists to the far wall, joining the metallic chorus as she adjusts her hands in her lap. So much for cutting her out of here. Do you hear yourself right now? Cutting her out of here never should have been on the table. Have you noticed the empty chain on the wall? Odd that in a place where everything seems to serve a distinct purpose, there would be something so obviously useless. That was there last time too, wasn't it?
Was it? I didn't notice this.
It was.
What
Well,
an
thanks.
interesting development. Why don't you have a seat? The two of us should chat before you bury that thing in my heart.
I'm not sure I need to do much of anything. You see how locked up she is? I'm just going to leave her here.
You step towards the princess, but she stops you before you get too close, holding up one shackled hand.
There's fine. I'd prefer we keep some distance until we've sorted this out.
That's reasonable. We do have a weapon. Might as well put her at ease. You do as she asks and sit on the floor, still a good distance away from her.
Thank you. Now, what are your intentions for me?
I've been here before. Am I the only one who remembers that? The other chain, who is it for? What do you have me? What would you have me do? I think I'm just going to leave you here, actually. You're not much of a threat. Bye. Let's see.
Oh, are we acknowledging that? I thought we weren't going to give away the game. But yeah, I remember.
I guess what you said back in the woods really was true. As much as I would like to remain in denial, it's complicated things. How? Ideally, this was supposed to be one and done. You go to the cabin, you heroically slay the princess, and in the process you save the entire world from being damned to oblivion.
I didn't know you were playing a thing.
The situation right now, where you're getting a second shot at things, a contingent for you failing, obviously. And you being here means that things are going to be a lot harder than they were. I really shouldn't say anything else, I'm just going to make it worse. Just good luck.
Now hold on, if you knew this could happen, why didn't you believe us back in the woods? Why lay out all those hypotheticals? We didn't have to talk in circles.
I needed you to believe this was your first time here, even if that wasn't the truth. I hoped if I pushed back hard enough I could cram this seeping mess back, and maybe I wanted to be the first version of me that you met. I didn't want to be confronted by the alternative.
That's pathetic.
I never said I wasn't. I get it. It would be pretty upsetting, wouldn't it? To know that you might not be the first version of yourself. At least we can remember what happened before. Seems like we should count ourselves lucky for that. Exactly, he gets it. You're lucky, so don't waste that luck.
Moving on. Why is it important for us to be ignorant? How is it ever helpful to be in the dark?
The more I say, the more your mind will swim into dangerous waters. Your success hinges on you having imperfect information. For the sake of the entire world.
I won't.
Just give it a rest, this isn't helping.
Focus. This is a serious situation. You shouldn't be daydreaming.
You were asking about my intentions earlier. What do you,
I don't know, but you could always try it on. Maybe it'll fit.
I hope I don't actually have to say this, but please... I wouldn't do that if I...
And why?
Do I even need to explain myself? It's a shackle, and it's one without a key.
And what? Is it going to lock the second we put our wrist into it?
I don't know. Maybe
he doesn't want us to look at it. That's all.
But what if he's telling the truth?
He isn't.
I am.
Oh no, I don't want to get locked in here either. Okay.
Against your better judgment, you approach the chain dangling from the far wall. The princess watches you with faux disinterest as you inspect it, though she can't fully hide her curiosity. I don't want to say what I'm supposed to say next. What is that supposed to mean? It sounds bad. Yes, it's bad.
Come out and say it then. You're just wasting time.
Fine. As you hoist the shackle, its heft shifts within your grasp, as if pulled by some odd magnetism. Before you can so much as blink, it practically leaps from your hands, snapping around your neck. And, as if your situation weren't bad enough, the same magnetism repels your blade, which is flung from your hand and sent skittering across the floor of the basement.
Oh.
Excuse me? Yes? Are we stuck here now?
Become your own jailer.
Yes.
Oh.
Huh, so it does fit. And I guess it doesn't like your knife. We're stuck here together, aren't we? That's funny.
What are we supposed to do now?
Can't even cut ourselves out. Guess we'll starve.
That's horrible.
It's not all bad. We learned a valuable piece of information.
Not to touch things we specifically told.
No, that there's something special about this loose chain. It's clearly important.
I like your thinking, man.
No.
Oh.
Wait, I guess. Maybe something else will happen. Maybe not.
You and the princess wait in silence, though neither of you knows what you're waiting for. But you're waiting for something. This is so boring.
There must be something we can do to get out of here. There must be something we...
But there isn't. Time, it passes and passes and passes. And the basement of the cabin remains much the same. It is cold and silent. At least the world is safe. It isn't. You're stuck. Too far away from both the princess and your blade to do much of anything. But she's not ending anything. She's just sitting there. Her very existence is a threat. It harms everything around it.
Wow.
How exactly does that work?
It just does.
But
your line of questioning is interrupted by the passage of even more time. And after that, even more time passes again. And let me guess, the cabin remains the same.
If time is passing, the cabin can't be the same. Even if the differences are small, they have to exist. That's just how things work.
Is there a thing I can touch?
I suppose you're correct.
Oh.
Things are changing. The differences are small at first, a bit of weathering here, a bit of erosion there, but then they get larger and larger.
It's time to break out. The wood is old. Hey, have you noticed the basement changing?
I don't like small talk.
Oh.
That's rude. You continue to wait in silence, and the cabin continues to change. The decay comes faster now. You can see earth through holes in the stonework, can watch lichen spread along the seams of the walls.
I too don't really do small talk. But this is a game after all.
That doesn't make sense. Has our entire concept of time changed? What happened to starving? We should have died by now if the rocks around us are starting to erode.
She hasn't starved.
I guess she hasn't.
Even more silent time passes as you watch roots push themselves through the increasingly porous walls of the basement. Dirt seeps inside, flowing across the stone floor like a liquid, covering the ground and threatening to swallow you both. Time continues to pass, and pass, and pass, until suddenly there are no walls. And then... And...
I think he's gone.
Would you look at that? We made it out of the cabin, and nothing bad had to happen to either of us. So this is the outside world. It's cold.
Oh. But you do not get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory
gone.
returns.
And there's that mirror again. Why is it here?
You're right.
Gaze into our selves again. You've grown. You found yourself in the long quiet once again. You are at the cabin.
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before. Whenever you are ready, I will wipe.
Let's see.
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different. With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be, and every exploration yields new and complicated truths. What I will be is different than what I am, and what I am is different from what I was. I cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed. But in this moment, all I want is to know myself and to know you.
Well, that seems mean. What if he talks the same way like the same guy I wrote on the book that rhymes every time? Anyways, you know what? At the end of this, once you're finished, I'm going to kill you, right? What the... When I go back, it's as if an invisible wall closed around me. Why can't I not do the same things I've done before? Oh. Thank you. You want me to bring you next time?
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me.
Oh.
Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them. My joy is in seeing what you choose. There are no wrong answers, and every perspective illuminates my shadows and shares new secrets. If I am to be an ocean, you have nurtured me into a pond. My waters are shallow and murky, and I yearn. You will have your rest in due time.
That's okay. Let's just keep going, I guess.
I will long for your return, but it will give me. We will meet again.
It's out my ears.